Please welcome back onto the floor our adjudicators. Please thank, with me, Shirley Ballas, Heidi Burns, Carmen, Matthew Cutler, Stefano Di Filippo, Alan Fletcher, Alison Fulham, Jukka Hapalainen, Michael Stelianos, Yoko Tori, and Maritza Veskova. Now have our 6 finalists return to the floor.
And let's watch this incredible final.
You are about to make history and follow some famous names in this event for the past 64 years. Enjoy each moment starting from now. Your cha-cha-cha. Thank you, Ross.
Right there, Giacomo and Alessia, one of your favourites, James.
Yeah, I just think the boys so rhythmical.
Change of costume.
Yeah. So I think they were pretty convinced they were getting to the final. I like the confidence. I think they all did such a great job with their solo dances before the final.
They've got great speed and they show very good stop positions as well. They stop quickly. Here we have Cosimo and Diana. They'll be pleased, semi-finalists last year, now in the final.
Yep, and I think deservedly so. When they came out, for me, I don't know, I just think that as a couple, they're really, really well suited with each other. Again, for me, they went under the radar in the first rounds, but I think they've got stronger and stronger throughout the competition. I'm here to tell the truth. Great couple, I think it's a brilliant final for me. These are one of the weaker couples in the final. I don't know where do they normally rank?
Yeah, the rhythm is very strong as well, isn't it? I mean, the feet are very, very powerful into the floor. This is Yimin Tang and Jinyi Huang. 5th last year, 4th at the International.
So I think they're going to be hoping for a top 3 possibly this year. Again, keeping it very compact.
What a way to start this final.
As you said, lots of costume changes. Sometimes, because I've been away for so long, I don't know the faces. I normally look at the dress. So I'm looking for a different colour dress.
Ladies and gentlemen,
to recognise who people are.
Better than this.
They do mess up the system
all
now.
All of our finalists going for it from the beginning. Simply outstanding. As our dancers prepare mentally for their next dance, I would like to encourage them to feel the beat within and have no doubts about what is to follow next. Your Samba. Thank you, Ross.
As you said, some of these couples have been dancing since 10 o'clock this morning, over 12 hours ago. They've just got to keep their energy levels up now. Survival of the fittest.
Because, okay, they had a break in the middle, but the concentration has to remain there, doesn't it?
Amazing. This couple, for me, are pulling all the stops out in the final. I really, really like what they're doing. So rhythmical, so much body rhythm. don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but for me, they're your champions.
Yeah, Alex and Alina.
You could even tell by the audience reaction.
On paper, they would be the favourites. What do you think of that performance?
I mean, for me, I just see them as everyone in the final is great. They're just a slightly different level. Yeah. Very rhythmical dancer. Well, this is a long samba. They're testing their endurance levels for sure.
Just when you thought it couldn't get better, it gets better and better.
Well, I can't argue with that sentiment. So 2 dances already of the final gone. Just 3 more to go.
Deep breaths out there. Some of you are making your first final, and as easy it isn't. I believe that dance always contains 4 arts: music, choreography, painting, and literature. Let's watch closely as our dancers perform this next dance with a finesse and grace. Ladies and gentlemen, their Rumba.
What an amazing feeling for those couples that are making the final for the very first time.
One of Ross's classics now, Diamonds Are Forever. Marco and Victoria there. Couldn't have chosen a better couple for the Rumba.
Yeah, I would definitely say, in my opinion, one of their strongest dances. So sensual.
Number 62, the one couple that we haven't seen much of at the moment, Adam and Julia. Another one of last year's semi-finalists creeping into the final.
Amazing for them.
It is amazing because you don't normally get 3 spaces, do you?
No. So there's going to be one person possibly not being in a final ever, potentially getting a 3rd or 4th place tonight.
Yeah, true. And as we said, the start of the season as well.
As you can see there, the flexibility and acrobatics from everyone. Yeah, how dancing has changed over the years. The flexibility, the endurance, it's just moved on so much. And the competition has moved with it. The lighting, all the signs around the floor, the blackout. It's just fantastic.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I think you've been a bit sort of overwhelmed by it all this year, haven't you?
Showing my age, really, more than anything.
Rhythm and storytelling. Each step they take, each gesture they reveal will transport you to the world of their emotions and expressions. Continuing, they will step by step portray their passion and enthusiasm for this next dance. Sit back in awe as they dance for you their Paso Doble.
So I'm just watching off screen here. Every single couple on that floor was totally in the zone way before the music started. They're all fighting in this final now. This is the moment where you want it all to come together on the night.
Yeah.
You've worked for so long on your choreography, your fitness.
Do you remember the first final you ever made?
First final.
Do you remember back to that moment?
It was actually at Blackpool. I can remember it. I think I was 20 years old, and I made the final of the youth at Blackpool. And it's just the most amazing feeling, one that you'll never ever forget. And 3 couples tonight have had experienced that, and it's just the best feeling.
It's one of those feelings that you'd like to bottle up so you could take out every so often and feel again.
Yeah, I don't think, yes, exactly. The flamenco section of the Paso Doble. As you can see, people choreographed to that section in different ways, whether it is with flamenco movements or you can see there from Marco, the turns. That's a great picture, isn't it? Look at that.
And I think this is the first time today they've had Spanish gypsy dance, which is what most people choreograph their dance to.
Yeah. And I always remember after that second highlight thinking I've got one more to go. Doesn't seem like anyone's lacking in energy levels.
Simply the best.
Fantastic. Audience all clapping. If you could see what I'm seeing now, the audience are literally loving this.
And we're lucky actually to be on the top here because we've got the floor, we can see the whole floor, and we can see the monitors. So we get the best of both worlds.
I would like
really.
to reintroduce our finalists to you so that you can show your appreciation for each and every one of them. Put your hands together for Cosimo and Diana. Adam and Yulia. Yi Ming and Zia Yi. Giacomo and Alessia. Marco and Victoria. And Alexander and Irina.
But I feel that because we've got so many new ones, the crowd haven't yet chosen who their champion is.
That you dreamt
and therefore
of.
There's not some massive
Let's
support.
continue that dream for the rest of this next
for me,
2.5 minutes. Competitors,
trophy to
your
Alexander
jive.
and
Thank you,
Irina
Ross.
already. I think they've got it in the bag. I would be shocked if they didn't win. The adrenaline they must have running through their body now, which is going to help them get through this jive.
tremendous choreography, isn't there, from all of them?
Yeah.
Well, I've been doing this job now since 1988.
1988.
And the development since
Let's
that
hear
time,
it for all of our
James, has
amateur
been
finalists.
absolutely
Thank
tremendous.
you.
And each year there's different elements coming.
Yeah. This guy, number 34, really...
Cosimo Diallo.
Yeah, I just think he took it to a whole new level in that final. I wouldn't be... I mean, I don't know previous form, but I mean, what was his previous...
Semi-finalist last year,
Semi-final.
6th at the International.
I wouldn't be surprised if he came second tonight. Maybe not, but I just felt that he suddenly lifted his game massively.
Well, it's open, and obviously all those judges, the reason we have that many judges is because...
Adjudicators, and thank you to
What a brilliant
all
final.
of our
Well, thank you so much for having me
finalists.
today.
Well, if you're here tomorrow night, maybe
Ladies
you
and
could come up for
gentlemen,
the
we come now to the
professional.
final.
Oh,
Oh, not quite.
that would be lovely.